Hi. So let's get started on the part two of this welcome creative strategy series. Regarding first part, we discussed on the research part and everything. In the second part, we go through an example, live example of creating a creative, as well as every other discussion on creative regarding what are the type of creatives you can have, your, what is the information you require when you're designing an image creative, video creative, carousels. Let's get started with the topic creative inspiration. Before you start working on ads, what I usually take up is as many inspirations as possible just to let the creative juices flow as to what exactly is going on. It can be from the following. It can be from Pinterest. For example, just type in Google that shoes Pinterest ads or apparel Pinterest ads. You'll get ton of examples. Let just soak in. Don't need to remember. You need not concentrate. Just soak in as to what are the varieties and everything. Then YouTube it's a great place, especially thumbnails. Then Facebook Ads Library, you can do both competitors as well as just industry. Industry meaning you can in the search bar you can type just apparel, and your ads will show up regarding apparel or shoes, or you can be more specific regarding sneakers, or you can type the competitors to just soak in what are the creative juices. Then the classic ads are always there, which are related to the greats of advertising who have done it. Then listicle blogs, these are a great way. This is a compilation blog where you go through as to 10 apparel brands you have to check out. That's what you type on Google, and you look into what are the listicle blogs, what are they speaking about. Let me show you an example for this. Let's go through an example. For example, 10 top apparel sneakers in India. Okay, it's a news website. Let's go through some publishers' website. Because those people write really good blogs. A global giant, 10 top sneaker brands in India that are no startups. Okay, the watch out for the startups crafting shoes with mint feet. So for Indian feet, shoe startups technology, but there's something that where ergonomic design, the flair, the creative here, and what are the words they are using. Indian brands have been offering decent looking footwear, have been focusing shoe engineering. Okay, shoe engineering is a good word to create footwear propelled by innovative materials, foam technology, ergonomic design, everything. So this is where you can take on the listicle blocks. Now what makes a good creative? 5 elements of a good creative. I want to check up the voice if it's being recorded. Okay, great, it's recorded. So 5 elements. First, every creative must entertain. Before it sells, it must entertain because you are making a creative for social media, and people come on social media to entertain themselves. Nobody comes for social media. Okay, I'll have to learn today. Let's go to Facebook or let's go to Instagram. People don't come there. They come to entertain. So make sure that it entertains. Though the viewer might not be buying, he'll be entertained and he'll look up as to what the brand is doing. Even looking up towards the brand creates an affinity, and whenever he wants to buy into a category that the brand offers, he will remember the brand more than the category itself. Now, entertainment can be visual, audio, or text. Yes, you can hold the gun of urgency and get people to buy, but I'm not a very fan of urgency and saying 50 left, 20 left. At times during Diwalis or during holiday seasons you can, but not a big fan for that. You cannot bore people to buy. There's a very famous quote from David Ogilvy. It must spit facts. I'll explain exactly what the spit facts mean. No matter what, never exaggerate or lie in the creative. You will see every good ad is just speaking about the facts. Now let me explain with an example. The way they speak. So what's the difference between two creatives if both are speaking of the facts? The way they speak is the difference. Now when David Ogilvy wrote at 60 miles an hour, the loudest noise in this Rolls Royce comes from an electric clock. He's speaking facts but in a new way. He's saying how silent the electric car is. The Rolls Royce is. That you can hear a clock sound ticking. He's still speaking the facts but he's exaggerating it. He's not exaggerating to a manner which feels falsy. I'm still able to believe it. So never exaggerate. I just said above, but here I'm saying it's not exaggerated fully. In terms of it's exaggerated to a point that is believable yet. This is what speaking facts mean. Every ad you come across, you see, it will speak about the facts. We'll go through an example also exactly what I'm talking about. But look at the old ads and see what are the facts they are speaking. More than what, see how are they speaking the facts. Because he could have just said that this is the slowest, the loudest and the least noise car here. But he has chose to say it in a different manner, in a way of comparison. Because comparison creates a more visual aspect for the buyer, and it creates a more compelling case for the seller also to the buyer. Next, it must sell. This is a no-brainer. The creative must sell. If you're not producing ROI on your creative, then you're doing a charity to the platforms. That's it. No questions asked. You're not here to win awards. Your job is to sell, period. If it doesn't sell, it's not a creative. It's not creative. So don't be creative if it does not sell. It's not creative at all. Creative in the sense of creativity, not the image or video I'm talking about. Next, follow the PAM framework. PAM framework is product, audience, message. How do you communicate it? First, be clear on what product you're addressing. Who is the audience you're going after? Now, audience does not mean demographics in terms of age, group, the gender. No. The audience here is more pain point driven. Okay, I am going after an audience who has acne. So that's the audience you are going after. Not the people that 25 to 44 bracket, I need a women category, not like that. It must be more pain point or benefit driven or desire driven. For example, you offer something service called which is more thrilling, say bungee jumping. You are going after an audience who is more adventurous. So you're not going after an 18-year-old to 25-year-old and boy and everything. It's not that. You're going for an adventurous person. So here is an example. Product is shoes, audience is travel, message is soft. Now the same thing, product shoes, audience travel, message is durable and tough. Guess which works? Let's wait. So start again. You can pause the video. Okay, we start again. Guess which works? This works better. The product, shoes and audience travel, message durable and tough. Because when audience is traveling, they want a durable and tough shoe because they're hiking and they're moving across and everything. It's not more about how soft the shoe is. It's more how durable and tough it is. So that's the product audience message that framework should attach to. Then research backed. Every element of a good creative must be research backed. Don't say that we need to test everything. Test everything is a wrong philosophy. You're just wasting money there. Instead, make it research backed. Find out any points where people are always self-validate your idea and cut down your idea and be open to not going ahead with an idea which is not research-backed. Be open to that. Just because it can be tested easily doesn't mean everything needs to be tested. In the end, money is still wasted on something that would have been obvious with research. This happens every now and then. It would become obvious, okay, if I would have researched more thoroughly, it would have been obvious that this messaging would never have worked. So it would have saved a couple of thousands. Okay. So hope you're very clear with the 5 elements of the creative. Now let's talk about all about creative. Let's go through an example, everything. First, the 9 types of creative. First, offer based. This is typically your discount offer based where you're announcing the offer. Second, it is UGC, which is user generated content. It is more of combination of CGC, which is customer generated content, and sometimes most of the time it is influencer generated content, which is IGC. So you can bifurcate as per you like. Review and social proof, where you have a product, on top of that or below that you have a social proof from an audience who has ordered the product or experienced the product. Then the comparison based, where you're comparing them versus us. You're comparing the market to what they are selling and your price, or their quality and your quality. The benefit driven, where you have a product in place and then 3 benefits as to it has a 2-day warranty, it is made up of so and so fabric and that. So and so fabric still becomes a feature itself. More benefit would be more durable, like that. This is USP driven, where you're offering a very unique thing about the product. For example, Nimans sells a PET bottle, so the fabric is made from PET bottles. So that's unique thing that can be communicated here. Then if you have got any new launches, that becomes a creative again, that it is newly dropped or newly launched. Then the variety, where you are showing multiple designs which you can offer in the product. Either it's mostly a carousel or a video where you explore the variety. Then product plus text, these are normal ads where you write text regarding the features and everything. So what are the emotions you can use? These are all the emotions that can be used. You can capture a screenshot here as to what are the emotions. We'll be using a few of these in the live demonstration. Then types of creatives. So images, visual, okay. Types of, okay, we did go through the types of creatives. Okay, I'm sorry for that. Okay. Lifestyle creative, this is more of into what usually brands make a mistake around. There are actually two types of creative you can create in a video format. Especially this is true in a video format. One is lifestyle creative. Say product table car and type is a video, creative direction is here, that you are saying about modern dining space, a family dinner. Then you are saying close-up shots showing the table car's fabric, quality, transition through different settings like dinner, work and outdoor. So these are all the things you are saying. Now this is more into top of the funnel, where you are educating, where you are just trying to connect with the audience. But what most brands miss out on is to create a direct response creative. I'll show that example also. Here is an example where you are transform your table instantly. Then you are saying rapid montage of table cover in various dining and living areas. Emphasize key features where you are talking about water resistance, durability. So here the focus is more on selling. What are the objections that people might have? Okay, durability, ease of cleaning, stains, how clear it is, how well it performs in terms of if it wash again and again, does the color fade away? What's the quality of fabric, from which it is made? So that's all direct response. Lifestyle is more of into that you can do this, you can do that with it, and here is how it feels and everything. So it helps when you are a small brand to go with direct response than go with lifestyle based, because lifestyle based it's more of storytelling and everything, which requires higher budget, and the cash flow management should be there, which becomes your finance thing and everything, because otherwise you are in a vicious cycle that the lifestyle kit is not producing results, and you cannot invest more also because you don't have, because it's a bootstrapped. So okay, hope this was very clear. This is the continuation of the versatility showcase. So let's create a creative now, but before that let's go through what are the images, what are the things you need to be very considerate about when creating an image ad. Say angle. So to have a storytelling element, focus on movements rather than storytelling. So create in image, you don't have the capacity to prolong your storytelling to multiple seconds. You have to say within 1 to 2 seconds, then and there itself, because it's an image, you have to say within the text there or visual. So here you need to capture moments, then demonstrating the use case. Feature, USP, product benefit are all good starting angles here. And in all text, don't forget to have product at the center of the focus. That's the main thing, where the many brands have sidelined the product and they're talking about big text in what this is made up of. No, the product should be at the center of focus. Center of focus does not mean center in the placement of the ad. It's very different, center of focus and center of placement. Low to no text, especially in lifestyle category, helps and works very well. In terms of if you are selling apparel, shoes and everything, low to no text does work well. Content heavy, it's not usually preferred. Go head on with objection. Here you have a clear goal to go head on with objection. For example, in the table cover example previously, they have a major objection that the fabric fades away soon. So you say that 200 washes, same color, same fabric. Nothing happens without fading. So that's the objection you are targeting with this image. That you can blend into a video ad, but that point might mostly be missed because it's a so lengthy video. You're talking about multiple other benefits and everything. Then let's go to the text part. What you need to concentrate when you're creating a text-based image. Keep headlines and short and to point. Make it more visual than content-rich. Use small icons to highlight important features. you have full liberty to be creative with text. You can be creative with both text and visual here. Then use words that people instantly connect to the category. How do you find these words? Go through your reviews, go through customer reviews and everything, and see what are the common keywords people are using. You can also use ChatGPT, for example. You can collate all the reviews into one Excel file and say that find the top keywords which people are using to describe this product. It will give you more or less the correct answer itself, because that's what I do especially. Then visuals. Then look at colors your customers generally. So in visuals, go through the feeds of your customer, like Instagram feeds of your customer if you can. That's the top class you can do when you are doing that. Like go through the feed, what are the customers generally reacting to? What are the color codes in the category? There's a reason your toothpaste are mostly red and white, because that's the color code of the category. So can you have the same color code in your images also? That helps people identify and connect with it, because if it's a very drastically different color, people don't easily trust it, because bands mostly blue, and if you start using black with bands, it's not very trustworthy, because it's not a color code people have been accustomed to for hundreds of years now, for especially banks, but not all categories, but at least especially banks. For some categories it might be decades also. Show visuals that are extreme. What does extreme mean here? Show visuals that are either gigantic or very small. You will be attracted to a visual where the shoe size is very small, like you're showing it very small, and the text is gigantic. That's not ideal case, but you should not do it anyways, because I make it gigantic instead of making it small. Make it gigantic in terms of big shoe size and the small text here and there. That is when you capture attention through image ads. Make it extreme. Make it bold. Bold not in the text format, but in the format it is lively and vibe. Attach emotions that you want customer to feel. This is more of into, if you're a more playful brand, then you can always add emojis and everything in your image ads. Yeah. So let's get on starting with creating image. We'll have to go through a couple of docs which I've already prepared. Let's go through this. So this is a research for a shoes brand which we had done earlier, like long back. And this is the research which I have ready. But some parts are covered, some parts are not. I have covered a couple of keywords which you can use, comfort is king here and there. And then what are the pains, wear and tear. So it's a shoe brand where they sell mostly vegan shoes. So wear and tear, velvety feel, I travel by the local dailies for standing. So real pain is bold claim of proof, objections. So creative inspiration, I have written a couple of them. So all these were covered in the first video as to what exactly this document means, and flash of ideas and everything. Now here, this is the format I follow, especially when creating an image. Internally also, this is the exact format sheet which we use for creating anything. We write the batch number, for example 1. Okay, this is a sample document, so the creative name does not populate by itself, but usually when you fill other things, this creative name populates by itself with the type plus product. So type product here, date of launch we don't write it here, messaging angle. Okay, now we start using the ChatGPT and create an image idea. I have written down a couple of ideas. So before this, I have already done the creative inspiration, whatever I have talked about in terms of soaking in ideas from other places, and everything has already been done. Research has been done. So this is not something I am giving it the first shot. This is already a shot I have given a couple of times earlier. So this might feel overwhelming when I say some parts of the images that it was not intuitive, but you will get a knack of it when you do it multiple times. Okay. So what is the most important thing that might influence people to buy shoes? Say you are selling vegan shoes. So let's go through what is the angle. Okay, let me talk about the wear and tear part of it, because I see that was a real pain here when I have written wear and tear. So that will be the angle we'll use. As to wear and tear we'll talk about. Then what kind image video, let's take it image because we are focusing on image. No offer for now. Let's make it general, no offer. Product is any sneakers. Now this is a textual creative, which is the text which goes on the creative itself, the voiceover we don't need for the image, references if we have any, in the comments. This comment is the complete visual representation you give to the designer, like how the image will look, how it is there, everything. I'll fill up this one or two, and it will be very clear. So let's talk about wear and tear. So I have a, let's ask ChatGPT first. So I run a vegan shoes brand and looking for ideas regarding ad angles to use to influence. Please ignore the spelling mistakes, please ignore everything. To influence the people to buy my shoes. What are the top 15 ad angles? And give me 2-line description of each. So these everything you can use, up to you. This prompt is generally what I've seen work better. So sustainability, I don't want to use it because it's very overused, health conscious, no innovative design. Okay, I'll make it more clear. I want to speak about wear and tear. So help me create 10 image ad ideas with both text and visuals. I'll stop this for now. Okay. Yeah. Storytelling, cultural connection. Cultural connection is nice. Price advantage. We don't have a price advantage here, so we'll have to lean into something bigger. Soul survivors, a close-up comparison of frayed standard laces next to the durable laces. The solve of vegan shoes. Water resistance wonder. No, I don't want to speak about that. Walk on water, stay pristine. Flex your walk, bend, don't break. This is a good headline. This is a good text actually. So walk, run or jog without the wear and tear. This is good. But bending flexibility under pressure or weight. Yeah, so the visual will be more of into, since it's a wear and tear, we'll have a visual also where it's more about wear and tear, where the shoes are bent on in the middle. They are bent and it's ankle there, and ankle is raised in the top. So ankle is raised in the top. Is raised in the top. It's not complete thing which I would give, but this is for the start, for the video purpose only. So walk on water, retain the shape and maintain the style. Our shoe stand the test of time. Okay, this is good that it stands the test of time. So I am thinking if we can use some numbers here, that run, walk, jog. Like we have a number can be at okay. I think we can do it this way, where headline is run, walk, jog without the wear and tear. Run, jog, walk without wear and tear. Then we say 15,000. No. 500 days wear and tear guarantee. No wear and tear guarantee. Not wear and tear. No wear and tear guarantee. So this is something we can say, but I see here we are using the same word wear and tear. That is not a good sign here. So we should make this text creative more visually appealing. Okay, so I have chosen wear and tear as an angle. Here is the text. Give me more ideas with a powerful text and more persuasive, while also highlighting and slight exaggeration on how the shoes doesn't wear and tear. Okay, so until this is done, we'll think about another angle. Let's go to the sheet. If I have mentioned, okay, travel. So travel, we can say that the real pain for 45 minutes is a real pain. So I travel by local daily and standing for 45 minutes is a real pain. Okay, so we can speak about how long lasting it is. in terms of it does not no ankle pains, no pains on your toes, everything around that, because you can stand for long. So the text might be something like stand for long, really long, really long. So we can say about what's the angle here, the lifetime. So once again this becomes an image. This is once again a general, any sneakers. Yeah. Okay, so by the time we look into ChatGPT, what it has to say: endure every mile, guaranteed 500-day marathon against wear and tear, unrivaled resistance, step into invincible, defy the daily grind, flawless footwear, no matter the mind, beyond boundaries, where others were down, we were strong, forget I had not good, gave me better glance, I lied, the customer, product value, calculate the chronos, time bends but our shoes never break. Not good, not good, not good. Okay, we'll check on this before we give anything else a shot. So text on creative, stand for long, really long. This is something I would say it is more overused, because the text on creative being stand for long, really long. What otherwise we can do is 8 hours. Otherwise you can highlight the ankle pain part. No ankle pains, no toe crushing, no toe crushing pain. We are using this, no toe crushing. No, we are using the same words again and again. We need not do that. Okay, website received is vegan fit outfit, pamper your feet, stand your own feet. Okay, but very comfortable. No shoe bites. Okay, this is a good word. No shoe bites. No toe crushes. No shoe bites. No shoe bites. 8 hours of non-stop. Non-stop walk, something like that. 8 hours of non-stop every day, of non-stop workwear every day. So this becomes a good ad. Here we can have product as the main focus. No nothing, no legs, no nothing. Just the product is the main focus in the middle, while the text is on top. Now, why the text is on top? Text is on top because when people scroll, it's the first. There's the top part that's the first visible. If the bottom part is actually not visible at all until people scroll fully. Because if they skip the top part, they are most likely to not see the bottom part itself if it's not engaging. So whenever you write text, make sure it is on top, like at least the headlines. Then you can write it on bottom. But the top should defy something, be exaggerating, be bold, everything around that. Then stop settling for less. No, say no to disposable footwear. Bid farewell to early wear. Short, persuasive headlines, just like Ogilvy would write. Okay, by the time we settle for this, let's go through the next part. But before that, let's go to the carousel. So what is the text? Communicate only one thing per image. So since it's a carousel, it's very easy to be swept away from the idea that you need not you can communicate multiple things in the same image, but don't. People can concentrate on only one thing. So communicate only one thing per image, like one feature, one benefit, one thing about the product. Then again, visually rich but content light. Visuals, it can be first image is the most important because then only they'll scroll to the second image. If your first image is not important, it's like the hook in the video. It's like the trailer of a movie, like that it is. You have the ability to convey the story here because it's a series of images. It's good use case in terms of you can show how this product has multiple use cases, or you can show the variety available in this product if you are a lifestyle category. Prefer Carousel when you want to visually show the difference. When you want to show the difference between choosing yours and choosing the market product is what you can use a Carousel for. Then let's start making a creative for Carousel again. Okay, so by the time has it come up 500 days strong, outlast, outwork, outshine, beyond tough shoes that talk back to the crib, wear them, nowhere all flare, choose nowhere, no tear, all flare. So that becomes a good headline. Nowhere, no tear. So you not always take it like pick the full headline from ChatGPT. You can take just inspirations here and there. Nowhere, no tear, all flare. 500 days of nowhere, no tear guarantee. Or you can make this one itself as the headline, because warranty is something the Indian audience is quite persuaded by, because that lowers their guard, as you are saying that anything happens, it's on me and your money is not wasted. That's what you're communicating basically with an image ad here. So that becomes a good image. So let's speak about the Carousel. Okay, I want to make a Carousel for the same product. Show me 5. I want to make a Carousel for the same product, a 5-card Carousel. Let's say 5-card Carousel. So give me 2 examples of 5-card Carousel with both visual and text for each card, such that one angle is feature rich, the other one shows variety. So let's say we want to make feature rich as to what this is made up of, why it's durable, this, what, this, that, and then next we say about the variety, like what the variety this product has, let's say. So in variety, I don't think we would even require images, we would even require text. We can just have images plainly of the product. What you can have is name of the product on the top, name of the product, and then anything very bold and highlighting, like we can say about the warranty, like 500 days, no wear, no tear warranty. Or we can say about the fabric, like fabric is made from something found in the Himalayan shop or something like that, which is very different and it tells a story about the product. Or we can say, in order to attract a vegan audience, we can say 100% biodegradable, 100% biodegradable and vegan shoes. Like this can be first image, and then we can have name of the product, and we can again say that this has a 200 days warranty. Then we can have a name of the product, and we can say about how breathable and soft it is. So all that. Let's see what GPT has to say. So durability can be say close up of the robust sole of the shoes. That's a good idea. In terms of first card says built to last, explains the unmatched durability. So that's a very good text also. So that's a good idea for the first card of the Carousel. Then step into comfort, cushion support for every walk. So you are explaining about the cushioning here, where you have an internal camera. So the visual becomes internally focused, where you lay your ankle. That's the internal focus. Then water droplet sliding of the shoe material, stay dry, advanced water resistant technology. This is absolutely bold. This is absolutely the best answer here from ChatGPT. Like you can just copy paste this and give it to your design. This is very good in terms of everything. The first card itself, then the airflow, then the style, everything. This first one is nice. So you get the idea as to how I am using ChatGPT and trying to create ads. These are all, I would say, not great in terms of the text and creative, but because I'm just creating on the fly, this would require some revisions at least. How do you do revisions? As we did it in the top, where I said that this is what I'm planning, give me more ideas. So that's how you do revisions. So that is how it is when you're creating a carousel or image. It's the main focus is always for me is the message and the text which you're writing. And now if it's visual, then its more focus is on visual. First the message, second priority is the visuals, and then the text if you're selling a lifestyle category. But if you're selling a more solution oriented like skincare and supplements and everything, it's more first image, then it's text, and then it's the visual. Okay, let's get with other things started. Okay, so we end up slideshow here. So this is for we'll start with the videos part here as to exactly what we can do with the videos. Before we start the video, once again note, videos might get enough credit, might not get actually. Okay, I think I messed it up here. It's that it might not get enough credit, but they do influence the buying decision. What happens is people interact with the video, they understand the product, but they buy from an image ad, because in the image ad you are running an offer and discount. It might feel that okay, their videos are not doing well, but you will have to split test as to when I pause the videos, does my performance decrease overall. So that's the only way you can do it. But if you do have a sufficient budget, then it's evident to pause. If not, then it's better to keep running it. Okay. If you've not got any sale, you have spent a heavy amount on video, then it's viable to pause, but not otherwise. Then what are the angles you can use? When you want to convey a story that shows about work, customer success. Now work is regarding the behind the scenes of what goes in making the shoes, in terms of 200 days of complex structuring, or 200 days of or you would say that 5 days are taken just to remove the fabric from just to get the fabric from the bottles, like that, for the preparation of for the manufacturing of shoes. You can say about customer success, there's majorly collate multiple customer success stories into one video, then combine multiple visual benefits. That is what you can use the angle for. Video text, it can be keep it either just subtitled or only in between phrases. Never show a different text than what is being said. Please keep in mind, people cannot concentrate on two things differently. If you are saying something about this product is very soft and this, and you are showing that 30-day warranty in the text, don't make it, that will be neglected completely. Whatever you are saying, either have it in text in full or just say the most important part. Like when I say they are in soft, the voiceover might say they are in soft and durable. You can say soft and durable in text in the bottom. Never say it two different things. You are saying something in the audio and something in the visuals. Don't make the mistake of using the words. If you got an announcement like offer text, keep it at the top. Now why I explained keep it at the top, it's because that's when you first scroll. Okay, then end the text with you want to highlight, correct. This is regarding the end screen, where towards the end of the video have a two end screen where you highlight the logo and any offer you have got, like for buy 10, get flat 10% off on products which are above $5.99, like that something. Then visuals, you mess up hook, you lose customer in the video. That's the only trick here. Hook is the first 3 seconds of the ad. Show, don't tell. I'll explain exactly why people say show, don't tell. Make them feel it. Now what happens is, people can say that it's soft. Everybody says it's soft, but how do you show it's soft? Because what you do is you hold a cotton in the hand and press it against the front part of the shoes, for example, and show that, see, it's soft enough. That's what show, don't tell means. You can say it's soft, but showing it creates a very different impact for the buyer. Okay, now let's start making the biggest and the most complex in terms of ad creators, that's creating a video. I actually prepared some of the text previously. So what I have done is, I've given a product details of a product, which is I think barbecue. Then I've asked to create 5 video ads in a table format with columns, scripts and visual. So this is what, let's see what it goes through. I have not decided on the angles and anything, but let's see. Okay, it's creating a two things. That's good. I'm not sure which one I like. Okay, so this is more feature focus. You're saying natural taste. Okay, it is okay. This is different. I didn't expect this to happen. Where I was expecting is for each angle it will create a separate table, but it has combined all 5 ad angles in the single table. So what are the ad angles it's using? Feature focus, natural taste experience, lifestyle and entertainment, efficiency and control. So what we'll have to do is we'll combine 2 angles here. We'll speak about feature focus and talk about natural taste experience. Now why I talk about natural taste? Because people love to have something naturally. If you say that this preserves all the ingredients like this barbecue, then they are very thoughtful, and it's a storytelling format also, because we love natural things. We always think that our ancestors were healthy because they ate natural things, they preserved the ingredients, and we always think that ancestors had a good time than others. That's all human psychology at play there. As you progress, you'll be able to understand it better also. And I'm also learning. It's not that I have mastered it or something. I'm also learning. So let's see. It says feature focus. So yeah, okay. So let's select video here. It's general again. We say about features less taste. Now how do I make a video? I have a very different approach here, where I number as to what are the clips involved. The 5 clips are involved, and 5 voiceovers, reference I don't have, comments. Now what will happen is, this visual in the comment which you are saying will exactly match the text which I am saying, which I am showing. That will exactly match the voiceover which I am saying. So that's why the numbering is given. So it becomes very clear for the designer exactly what goes when. That's why. I'll explain when I create an ad. So we see meet the easy drum barbecue, big on size, big on flavor. That's a very good hook also. But what will be the visuals here? Show BBQ being assembled easily, zoom in on, okay, got it. Then we can start with unboxing here, where you drop a box and cut it. Now why cut it? Because if you see the YouTube shorts, they have, wherever you see YouTube shorts, be clear as to, especially the tech part, they show you snippets or clips of cut being peeled, of the cutting of box, and the sticker being peeled out of the mobile, newly bought mobile, like the sticker on the top of the screen. Those are all creates a good feeling effect. Now where do I find this good feel and pleasantly experiencing something like that? Go to Reddit. They have a separate community for this. I'm not able to recall exact name, but I think pleasantly satisfying, correct. I think that's the name, or oddly satisfying videos, correct. Those are the names. Even in Twitter it's available. You'll see, go to oddly satisfying and just type the product which you're advertising and see if there is something, or just go through the list and you'll flash with some ideas. So here we write it, unboxing, where you drop a box. First 3 words are actually not required. Drop a box and cut it, and then start assembling. Okay, and so here the voiceover. What would be the voiceover? This exactly, mean the easy, big on flavor. That's the only voiceover. This voiceover exactly goes with the text also here. So we'll not keep writing the text, but we can consider it a voiceover in the comments. Next, we say about with the 31 area and convenient, we actually don't need this. We, instead of saying it has a 31 into 71 centimeter, we need to say as to what is the capacity of this box, capacity of this barbecue in terms of the customer that can understand. So we need not highlight the 31 into 71 centimeters. We say that show the large area of the BBQ. Here BBQ means barbecue, and what we say is suitable for preparation of food for up to 8 people. You see that we are not saying the size, we are saying how many people it can serve. That is what the customer will understand when he buys a barbecue. He want to understand, okay, you say me 31 into 71 meters, 71 centimeters. I cannot visualize it, right? So you need to speak the customer language here. Then we go through, okay, when it has get ready to grill with efficiency thanks to our drum barbecue vents for perfect temperature control. So we talk about features here. Perfect temperature control. Show the BBQ vents in action. Show it in action, don't show simply. What we can say here, get the perfect temperature to cook delicious food. We show, after showing the vent in action, also show food being cooked in the same clip. Food being cooked. And after showing the food, what is the gradual next step? Try to understand what's the gradual thing what customer might have. Okay, how will the food be? That will be the gradual next step whenever you're creating a video. So you say that, okay, preserves all the, okay. We say that charcoal, like that's what this barbecue is made up of. Charcoal grill preserves all the rich ingredients in the food. And we actually show the charcoal grill again. Show the charcoal grill in action. Show the charcoal grill in action. So this is how we can structure a voice over here. For Fredo, I would highly recommend you check out a couple of brands, which is Fredo, which is Bliss Club. They are making very good video ads. So for Fredo, I'll explain the template basically here. They are talking about the pain. They highlight a pain. They Fredo, if you don't know, they sell neck. Sorry, not neck. Sorry. The neck support cushions and then insoles, shoe insoles and everything. So for that, they talk with the pain that that waking up to a neck pain every day. That's what the hook is for the video. And then they go into how this foam cushion is made up of a liquid gel and what it's like to sleep on that, and your back keeps straight, your neck keeps straight, and you wake up pleasant. So that's what the storytelling is. Now I'll explain a very cool trick of video ads here. Let me finish this. So charcoal grill preserves in action. Okay, we talk about unlock the secrets to irresistible. Experience the difference of natural smoky goodness in every bite. So that's all. We end with human actually eating that. We need to show, right? That's what the action they will be also doing when they buy. We are prompting them to see this action live. See, when people see others doing it, they want to do it. So we are showing human actually eating the cooked food. And what you are saying? So like this, that's it. This is how we make video ads. This actually came out good. I would actually even use this directly even if I wanted to. So this is how we can create image, carousel and video ads. This takes a bit of repetition. Things are not quite intuitive. For example, I said here cut it, like why I need to cut it. These are all not intuitive. These come with a couple of things. If you do it repeatedly, you will be able to figure out. You guys are smart enough to figure it out. Okay, so I said I will be talking about something specific related to video ads. Now, how do you ace a video ad very clearly? When you are creating a video ad, now the brand, every time the brand has a problem that they don't have shoot very often. They don't have shoot very often. How do you solve for this? What we do is we identify 5 clips which can be reused multiple times again and again. For example, if you are advertising shoe, we need to talk about the following things, which is a must: comfort, then durability, fabric, which is made up of, I'm not sure what they call a fabric or what do they call, I'm not sure on that. Comfort, durability, fabric, and is there anything else? Softness. And any warranty if you have warranty. Then what you do is create separate clips for comfort. Like create 2 clips for comfort where you're saying voiceover and a different visual. With the same voiceover there is a different visual, 2 different visuals. That's a separate clip. Like it's a 10-second clip. That's it. No other thing you're saying. That's not an ad at all. That's a clip. Durability, we create same thing. One voiceover and 1 visual, or 2 voiceovers, 2 visuals. Up to you. Now what you do is, whenever you're creating an ad for video ads for shoes, if you want to plug in the comfort part, just use this clip. No. So that clip is being utilized again and again, where we are not requiring a new reshoot at all. So like that, identify top objections or top features which you want to convey no matter what. Now this does not mean you need to convey every objection or every feature in every video. You can talk about comfort and vanity in one, durability and softness in another. It's up to you. But what happens is you're solving for not having the reshoot again and again. Here, with this. Okay. We go to the next part now. Regarding all about UGC. Now we'll take an example of how do you create a UGC also. UGC, let's start creating here again. Okay. Now I want to make a user generated content for this product. Give me 2 scripts in detail and longer ones. Okay, we wait. Okay, so a parent who loves to host and cook. Okay, this is a script. We can start with something. I love hosting people during holidays. That's what the hook will start with. I love hosting people during holidays. Because it's a holiday time, we can say in this script. I love hosting people during holidays. Now you need to make sure that you are showing the human face first. Human face in the sense if there is a voiceover involved. If there is a voiceover, it's good to have a human face first. Not first in the sense first clip, but it's good to show at least who is speaking behind the video. People connect better then. This usually we have seen where complete video with just voiceover, no human face, it's kind of bland in some sense. It doesn't perform that well. When you have a human face, you are attaching. Okay, even if you're showing for 2 seconds the human face of whoever is speaking, that's good. That's fine. If there's a voiceover, it's always have a human face. So what we do is a person in front of camera saying this, plus a clip of actually people gathering, he's opening the door to his friends in the sense the actors basically here. And I love hosting people during holidays. Then it gets to, hey everyone, I'm Alex, welcome to our family's favorite spot. Okay, today is special because we are firing up our new EC. Okay, so it's more casual, genuine and everything. Don't make it feature rich and everything here. We make it more casual. So you can say about this. So today is special because we are firing up our new easy drum barbecue for a family get together. Let's get grilling. Okay, what I love about this barbecue is how easy it is to put together. Okay, once again it's using 35 to 771. I don't want to use it. I'll use it the same way I said the 8 people part. The whatever, it's perfect for impromptu parties and planned events like today. Next, in terms of, now let's talk about control. These drum barrel vents, they are game changer. Game changer, not advised to use that because those words are repeatedly used and feels gimmicky, markety. So can manage heat perfectly. This is good again, which means no burnt or undercooked meats. This is good to always say. This is how I am doing it. If you want to do it, buy this barbecue. That's what this is signaling to the other person here. So exactly what will be the comments be here for this visual? Today is a special barbecue. Exactly what it is exactly saying. Easy drum barbecue. We are showing get-togethers, people gathering around, and then barbecue being pulled up from outside from some desk or deck or something. That's what we are doing it with this UGC. Hope you get an idea of making images, videos, carousels, and UGC. This was the most important part of this series itself. Next, quick bites for big and small brands. Big brands assemble here. Basically, you have already got a few winners running, hence you are a big brand and everything. So focus on going deep, aka more iterations on what's already winning, because you already have a few winners. Chop the best parts of the video ad and mix it with another. You have a new video, so take the best part of the first few seconds of a video are great and next 10 seconds of the another video are good, then chop it up and you'll have a new video ad. You need not go for the reshoot at all. Next, small improvements matter for you, like as a big brand, because small percentages compound and it gives a big effect. So these small percentages, even on a big number, is still a big number. So small percentage in the sense, if you are doing 10 million in sales per year, and if you take 1% of, if you take 1% of it, it becomes 100k extra, $100,000, which is huge. But if you are doing only $100,000 and 1% extra, that becomes $1,000. That does not make a good sense at all. So that is the difference between big and small. So focusing on small changes is important as a big brand. Next, if you are a small brand, you have no winners. So focus on going wide. Don't go for new here and there small improvements. Go for big swings. Play smart by creating repeatable clips, because you want to conserve your money. You are bootstrapped and everything. So repeatable clips, which we discussed a bit earlier regarding the comfort, durability, making clips. Go for big swings. Tiny improvements don't matter for you. How do you test the creatives? Let's go through. One, this is what we do. This is up to you. One category of product is one campaign. That campaign is the creative testing campaign. We test creative in at least 2 different audiences to nullify the false positives. If it fails, then pause it, reflect, learn, and move on. If it wins, keep running in the same ad set. Along with it, also move into a scaling campaign. Now, this is, people might say that, okay, you're using an overlapping audience, this, that. I have never seen that way. If it works, that's it. If it has a mixed result, then keep running in the ad set until it dies down or until it picks up. That's what it is. Reporting, this is what we do. Regarding metrics, these are the creative metrics only, so not related to more of into your ROAS and contribution margins and everything. Hook rate, this is the formalized 3-second impressions by impressions. These are all not columns which are readily available in your Facebook dashboard, so you'll have to create them. You can create a custom column as per you like. Then it's hold rate, which is through play, which is, or video is 75% if it's a long video, like 1 minute long video. Through play is basically 15 seconds. That's what, or the full length of the video if it's less than 15 seconds. Then by now, impressions. I'm sorry, this is not impression, this is 3-second impressions in the denominator. Then video view, like what's the percentage of video views? 25%, 50%, 75%, 100. Okay, this is all we wanted to discuss on creative strategy. So thank you very much for looking into this, and I hope you found it valuable. If you found it valuable, please share it with your team, your colleagues, and anywhere you like. It would be of great help to both for them and me. If you have any questions, please drop it down below in the comments. I would be happy to answer. But if you're a brand who is looking for more creative strategy, in-house help, you want to train your team or something, then we are always happy to provide you the service. You can check out on bharatmevans.com as you see it here, or you can go through the description of this and you will find all the links below. If you have any questions, you can drop it down below. Thank you very much for watching. Thank you.